folks. I think I have an idea. Instead of attacking them in a rather closed-up space, let's hit them where we're wide open. Matter of fact, just like that one. And just to pass up the time. This time, let's ring overlords. So that way those Dark Templar won't be able to get the better of me. This has been a long flippin' mission. I may as well also look for alternate mineral sources, because that stuff up there is only going to last me so long. I imagine there's going to be some minerals down here at least. Alright, found some. So we'll move those guys there. Move those guys with them. Actually, I'm wondering if I should hit them in two spots at one time. Oh wait, I can't, never mind. I would say my logic is I'm trying to win by sheer numbers. What the hell? Get back here. You go over there. Come here, you. Okay. I'm going to turn all those into Guardians, I think. Control 2. Control 3. Control 4. them. Okay. Zerlings or Hydras? And we'll go with Hydras. Alright. If this fails, I'm going to save. Alright, and I need my overlords. I'm going to need to make a few more. Control 5.
All forces are under attack.
Yeah, get out of there. These carriers are annoying.
All forces are under attack.
Speaking of those carriers, let's bring in a few scourges. Damn it.
All forces are under attack.
Deal with him. You going after my overlords? Yes, you are.
All forces are under attack.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, never mind. One. Okay.
Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. All forces are under attack.
Oh, fuck me, a carrier.
All forces are under attack.
Oh my fucking god.
All forces are under attack.
Yeah, let me try that again. I need to bring in more overlords.
Forces are under attack.
Because they freaking mind control all of them. God damn it. Would you just fucking die?
Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack.
Alright. What else should I bring? Alright, let's see if this works.
All forces are under attack.
Stay still. Oh, I think we did it.
Our forces are under attack.
Holy crap, how big is this base? Good enough.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
We finally won, it looks like.
Savor this victory, Kerrigan. For the Protoss will never forget your treachery.
Yeah.
We shall be watching you.
Oh, finally. Oh, I'm dreading to see how many guys we lost. 857 killed 1,681. Holy crap. 3 hours. Holy crap. Race 310, lost 119. Wow. Wow, yeah, look at, yeah, I was gonna say, their total spend must have been high because they were pretty much done sending guys after me. Yeah, Red was getting kind of laid back as well. Yeah, looks, yeah, wow, actually, he pretty much sent all he had at me, too. Produced 1,203. Alright. Well, we did it. We finally beat Brood War.
Once again, I stand atop the broken bodies of my enemies, victorious, but not unscarred. The Earthborn Directorate has been destroyed, and the Overmind lies dead and trampled beneath the ashes of Char. As for my unlikely allies, I think that I shall allow them a reprieve. For in time I will seek to test their resolve and their strengths. They will all be mine in the end. For I am the Queen of Blades. None shall ever dispute my rule again.
Dearest Helena, by now the news of our defeat has reached the Earth. The creatures we were sent here to tame are untamable, and the colonies we were sent to reclaim have proven to be stronger than we anticipated. Whatever you may hear about what has happened out here, know this. Alexei did not die gloriously in battle. I killed him. My pride killed him. And now my pride has consumed me as well. You will never see me again, Helena. Tell our children that I love them, and that their father died in defense of their future. Over.
Well, folks, that was Brood War, and I think the Zerg campaign was roughly the same amount of length that the first two campaigns were. Well, let's see, the last mission was 6 videos counting this one. That is the longest mission I've done. It took 3 hours to do, and it's going to take you guys about 3 hours to watch. Actually, no. No, it's going to take longer than 3 hours to, no? Yeah, give or take that amount, so... that was crazy. That was a stupid long mission, but hey, we came out in the end. A little bit of trial and error, but in the end we did win. Took massing of Zerglings, Hydralisks, Guardians, Mutas, and a couple of Overlords to add in a little touch. What I did like, though, is I did actually have to make use of the entire tech tree, pretty much, minus Ultralisks. Yeah, they were the only unit I did not use. But even then, I think there was a mission or two where I did use them, although I can't recall it at the top of my head. I remember using them briefly in the original, but yeah, when I actually beat this game the first time, I thought, wow, this game just like went, dark. Like, it had a really dark ending because, pretty much everybody from the original game died. Let's see, in order it was Aldaris, Stukov. Who else died in the first two? It was Aldaris and Stukov. Yeah, they were the only ones that died in the first two campaigns. And then the Zergs, when shit really hit the fan, that's when the Matriarch died, Phoenix died, Duke died. Who else died? Yeah, Dugal died. He died at the very end. You saw him commit suicide because he was, guilt-ridden over the fact that Alexei died by his own hand, that he had been played by Duran and Kerrigan, and then also his defeat, because typically, I guess that's just the mentality that a general like him has. It's like, you've suffered your worst defeat yet. You're like, okay, this is the end of it. There's no way I can make a comeback from this, so screw it. Just time to, die with a little bit of dignity. At least in their eyes, with dignity. I would call it selfish because he did have kids, but at the same time, I mean, pride can do that to a guy, and then also the fact that I think he knew that that they were all pretty much going to die because Kerrigan, said that, oh, I'm going to chase after you. I'll give you a little head start, but chances are I'm going to catch you and kill you. And you saw in the epilogue, she caught them and killed them. Now, as far as the rest of this game goes, because there is a little bit more to it, this is just, the end of the main story. I'm going to do the, what's it called? I think it's called, like, the Raiders or something. Not the Raiders. The Enslavers, that's it. It's kind of like a user-made campaign quality. Or it's got user-made quality to it, but it's, you play, I think it pretty much has you playing as General Duke, and you have to fight a guy named Alan Skezer, or I don't know how you say his name, Shezer. But what he does is, I think if they were going by chronological, this one took place roughly when the Protoss campaign was going on of Brood War, I would say, because he does control a Cerebrate of his own, so I would assume that this thing took place after the Overmind had been killed. While Kerrigan was out busy dealing with other things, and then the Dominion hadn't quite been, beaten to all hell and back yet. I think you play as Duke anyway. You may play as someone else, but you fight this guy that found a Cerebrate and found a way to pretty much make it his, so he takes control of its brood, and he takes control of a couple other broods, I think. It could be just one, I forget, but you have to fight him. And you do get Protoss units a little into it. It's actually not that long of a campaign. It's like maybe half as long as the regular ones, like 5 missions, give or take. And since I'll be playing as like the Terrans and Protoss, I won't have to freaking mass a fuck ton of units like I did with the Zerg. Those last 3, I would say the last 3 big missions were a pain in the ass. We had the one where I had to fight Phoenix and Duke. That one took a while. Between this one and the one where I had to kill the Overmind, actually, I would probably say the last mission was probably the most annoying out of all between the two of them. Admittedly, the mission to slay a beast was pretty much a pain in the ass too. I would say, though, that last mission it felt drawn out, but it felt like a really back and forth. It was a back and forth fight. In fact, it was too much of a back and forth fight. I killed the UED. Oh, I'm starting to win. Oh no, Red and Blue are making a comeback, and then I kill Red, and then after Red died, I pretty much had it in the bag. It's just Blue was resisting me at that point, doing the best that it could to survive. And the reason why I wanted to kill the UED last was because I felt like it fit the story better if you would if you would defeat Minx first, then Artanis, and then Dougal, especially the dialogue that Dougal and Kerrigan kind of have, and plus how well it fits to the transition from the start to the end. But I guess any way you do it, it makes sense. But according to that guy, the easiest one to take out was the UED, and I actually agree with it on that point. The UED was the easiest one to beat. Hardest, easily the Protoss. Easily the Protoss. I'm sure some of you are like, oh, well, there's nothing to it. You just had to, build a couple of these, mix in with some of those, and then every now and then you would send a couple of these to go harass them or whatever. That's the thing. The Zerg work in mass, and the Protoss have a lot of mass destroyers. They have the Reavers, they have the Templars, and whatnot. Honestly, it was a setup for failure, I would say, in terms of the campaign. Because you think about it, the Zerg are a race best used in mass, and you're fighting 2 different factions with nothing, well, not with nothing but AoE, but with a lot of AoE damaging. But, it is doable. You saw what I did, and what I did worked. Maybe not the best way to do it, but it still worked. But yeah, Queens, I definitely underutilized them. I really underutilized them, and there were just some points where I was sloppy. Like, I was sending an attack, and, I don't know. I would send, a crap ton of units, but then the Dark Templars wiped me out because I forgot a detector. I again think the Queens should be detectors, but that's just me. But I think it's set pretty evenly because I think every race has at least one mobile detector. You know, the Terrans have the what do the Terrans have? Oh yeah, the friggin' science vessel. And then the Protoss have the Observer, and the Zerg have not the Overmind. Holy crap, the Overlord. Yeah, Overlord. That's right. Well, anyway, folks, that's been the Brood War, and all 10 missions. Well, actually 9 minus this one because I haven't done this one yet, and I'm fixing to do that one. The reason I'm doing that one last is because I feel like it is more of an epilogue mission because just the way it's set up. I mean, there'll be a couple of questions answered. You'll see why Duran just all of a sudden went missing, and then you'll also see what Zeratul was doing while Minx, Gerard, and everybody was just, going after Kerrigan. Well, I could say this was a fun Let's Play, if a bit time-consuming. I wasted a good bit of my life on this. But, hey, it's been Starcraft Brood War, and, if I can do this correctly this time. Is it scenario? No, it's not. Apparently I didn't do this correctly this time. I blame this on you guys. Campaign, that's it. Yeah, there's 5 missions altogether. Alan Shezar and his band of smugglers are out of control. Find them and see what they're up to. Use of deadly force is authorized. Found a way to control Zerg server, you must kill it, but the Protoss have something else in mind. Okay, so I fight against the Protoss and the Zerg and other Terrans. And you finally get the 8 of the Protoss in that last one. So, I'll be doing this, and from there, well, we'll just see how things go. But, hey, regardless, this has been Starcraft Brood War. This has been Luca Blight. I'm signing out, and I am going to sleep. So, see you all soon.